All right, it's Tuesday, July 30th. We are now in Shenandoah National Park. We took a zero today. We stayed in Waynesboro last night, got up this morning, did laundry, went and had breakfast, packed up, went to Walmart, did that. And so now we are at set up at camp. We are at Loft Mountain campground. And so we're going to be slack packing tomorrow. Our friend Mitch is here right next to us. So because he brought his truck, we've got a cooler and we've got fruit and we've got all kinds of stuff. So we are set up for the evening and getting up tomorrow morning and planning on a 14-mile slack pack southbound from Wildcat Ridge down to back down to Rockfish Gap, which is where we left off the other day. So, all right. Getting ready to have some dinner. See you later. Good morning. It's, oh dear. Oh dear, it was a deer. It is Wednesday, July 31st. We are driving down Skyline Drive through Shenandoah National Park. We camped last night at Loft Mountain Campground. Mitch came up and set up, so we had a nice evening visiting and all. So this morning we are driving the truck down to Rockfish Gap, which is where we left off the other day. And we are going to get in Mitch's truck and drive back up to Wildcat Gap. I think it's Wildcat Gap, Wildcat Mountain parking lot. And we will hike southbound down to Rockfish Gap to the truck. So it's about a 14-ish mile day. And so yeah, we will touch base with you when we get on the trail. Just driving down Skyline Drive. It's like the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it's really nice. There's not many people out, so it's out up here. So weather's nice. It's in the 70s, low 70s actually.
70 degrees.
It's 70 degrees actually, and I don't think we're expecting any rain today, so it should be low humidity. So it should be a nice day for hiking. So we're excited and glad to have Mitchell with us. So see you down the trail.
Star date July 31st. All right, we just started. We did the car shuttle maneuver. Got a car positioned at Rockfish Gap, and we have rode back up to Wildcat Ridge Gap. And we have our buddy Mitch with us on board. He came in last evening, and we're glad to have him out here. We've been talking about it for a year, probably a little bit, and got more serious and had a couple of hiccups trying to get out a little earlier, but this worked out to be about the perfect time, and here we are. We're southbounding today back to Rockfish Gap. So we'll be walking on the southbound direction, and it looks like about a 14 plus or minus hike. So we will keep you posted when we see some cool stuff as we go. But for now, 9:35. Oh, it feels great out here. The weather is just ideal. It's about 70, I don't know, 72, 74 maybe. It doesn't feel like it though, because the humidity's so low. It doesn't really feel oppressive like it does at home sometimes about this time of day. So we're really enjoying that. And overnight was beautiful. It was breezy all night and in the probably upper 60s. So we had a nice night at the Park Service campground where we're staying at Loft Mountain. Anyway, we're off to the races. We'll talk to you guys later. All right, we're just inside of 2 hours since we left, and we're here at the Sawmill Overlook. Sawmill Run Overlook, excuse me. And we're just gonna take a couple of second break here maybe and check the view out and carry on with the rest of our hike, but we'll check back in when we see something else. Beautiful view though. All right, as you can see, the trail still nice and wide. It's been mostly like this today. We hadn't had any real hard climbs or descents. Not a lot of rocks. So it's been a good trail to hike on for Mitch, just to not be too brutal on the first day of hiking. You know how that is. If you've hiked before, you easily overdo it. So we are doing a lot of miles. So I'm glad it's not extreme elevation gain and loss today. We're mostly going downhill, but there's of course some climbs in there as usual. But we're generally going down to Rockfish Gap in a gentle way. So we're still a good ways from there. You know, maybe 8 miles or something in that range. But anyway, we've just been gone a little bit over 2 hours, and I guess we're a little more than 8 miles left, more than the 10-mile range probably. But we're probably 4.5 miles in. So, all right, guys. Hadn't had hardly any views today. We had the one back there at the overlook on the Skyline Drive, but other than that, it's been a walk through the woods today. Everybody's doing fine. And we will keep you posted if we see anything interesting. All right, talk to you soon. How's it going, bro, man?
Oh, most awesome. Amazing.
Big time in the neighborhood.
Oh, it's sweeter than
Tupelo honey.
imagine.
Yeah, you've hiked further now than you did at
I did.
Rocky Branch now the other day.
Yep, I did. This is so incredible.
Yeah, there was a hawk sitting up on top of the pole up there, and I was hoping he'd hang around, but he flew off in a beautiful takeoff.
Nice.
But anyway, a little view down into the valley down there.
Yeah.
Yes, so we finally made it to the top of the big climb up to the top of Calf Mountain, and there's not a view, but there is a pile of rocks. So we have that going for us. But here's the view we have, which is just trees. So here we is, but we're going to me on Little Calf Mountain soon. And then I think it is an open bald kind of setup. So it might be a little warm out there, but it's nothing for us. We'll laugh in its face because we're going to get Mexican food and beer tonight. Yes, so who cares about this little bald? So anyway.
Phil, as you would say, we ain't scared.
We're not scared. All right, let's see what we can get done. This trail ain't gonna hike itself. right, we just came back down from up that way. We were up on the Calf Mountain, Little Calf Mountain. We came through the woods. We've come across a meadow and we popped out right here. We're coming across the Skyline Drive. I see it. Here we are at Beagle Gap. Look at these pretty flowers we have here, folks. I want to tell you. And other things that like purple flowers and Queen Anne's lace. And there's Trickle.
Prettiest flower out here.
And Bearded Woman behind me.
Bearded lady.
Bearded lady.
Come on.
Come on.
Get right.
Come on, Bearded lady. All right, but we're getting ready to climb up on that
Where those communication towers.
where those towers are over there. I don't know what the name of that mountain is. So anyway, we're probably within, what, 5 miles of the end of our day. So we're kind of loafing a little bit right this minute, actually, but it feels good.
5.5 miles.
5.5 miles to go.
Nice.
And it is, what time right here?
250.
2:50 in the afternoon, last day of July. So here we go, through the Cattle Gap. All right.
Follow the freshly mowed road. Follow the freshly mowed road.
And sing. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
All right, we're on top of Bear Mountain, and there's some communication towers up here. Makes me think of the tower guys from work. I love those guys. They got to come out here and climb these things sometimes. Anyway, we're gonna be heading down. We've only got a little less than 5 miles to get down to Rockfish Gap. But it's been a good day. Had a couple of climbs, but they were small. So, oh yeah, I've seen this in pictures. Oh, this is cool. There's some little seats out here that you can sit in these seats. So I'm gonna have to sit in one. Isn't that just cute?
Saddle up. Go high.
Oh, there's one over here in the shade. I believe this is where I'm gonna sit. Ah. Happy trails. So, today has been our first day hiking in the Shennies, the Shenandoah National Park. Since Mitch is here, we are doing the 2-car deal in slack packing. We can pretty much do it the whole time, but we want to do a couple of overnights with him so he can do that. But what we've done is we've set up at Loft Mountain Campground, which is 25 miles up the parkway. And right now we got we're going to do the lower 14-mile piece. It's actually 28 miles trail-wise from Rockfish Gap to our campground. The trail goes right through the campground. So we broke it up into 2 14-mile days. So today we're hiking down to Brent's truck at Rockfish Gap, which we planned that strategically. 2 reasons. One, it was lesser elevation gain going southbound. And the other reason was our truck's down here near Waynesboro, so we're gonna go eat Mexican food in Waynesboro as soon as we get to the truck, and then we'll go back up and take a shower. They have pay showers, and we'll do that and then go back to the campsite where our tents and all are already set up. And tomorrow we will hike northbound from where we started today, and we'll walk straight to the campground, and then we'll go back and get the truck, truck. We have 2 trucks now, so yeah, that's kind of the plan. And then we're going to do a southbound back down into the campground the next day. So we're kind of taking advantage of these campgrounds being here. They're with the senior pass that we have, it's only $15 a night for a campsite, and we're splitting that, so it gives us a table, flush toilets, sink, water, all that. We don't have water right at the campsite, but it's near, and so it's just kind of worth the $15, and then we can pay $5 for a shower, which at the end of the day, like today, sweating like a mule like I am, I'd pay $5. I'd pay $10 for a shower tonight. So yeah, so that's the rationale behind doing what we're doing. All right, we've only got about 3 miles left, so we'll see you down the trail.
Okay, sports fans, we made it back down to the parkway about 5:30. We're close to the Rockfish Gap. We're walking down the road, the Skyline Drive, I guess, instead of the parkway right now. And we're heading, you can see the interstate. We got to cross this bridge, and we'll be down at the truck in just a minute. So I think it was a 14.3 today. And we went from Wildcat Gap parking to Rockfish Gap southbound. You got a car coming. All right, here we are, back where we left my truck at Rockfish Gap. So that's a wrap. We're going to get some food, some beverages, and things like that. Talk to you guys tomorrow.